Epping Forest, one of the most haunted and evil forests in the UK, and possibly the world. In the last 100 years, thousands of bodies have been found buried, including one of a woman who was found dead in her car with an arrow from a crossbow in her head. They've had everything here, from devil worshippers to satanic rituals and sacrifices, including the Birkenhead body snatchers who dumped bodies and limbs around the forest. In the early 1900s, witchcraft was a very common event that happened here in this forest. And tonight and the following episodes of this investigation, I'll be investigating the evilness and everything to do with this forest throughout these 3 days. What makes this so much more eerie than anywhere else I've ever been before is the fact that this is in the middle of a haunted forest. Boy, am I nervous. And what I don't like the most is that there's a light on inside the church. You can't see it from here, but I could back there. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the MDS channel. Tonight I am at the Church of the Holy Innocents. It goes by many names, this church, but tonight I'm in the middle of a haunted forest called Epping Forest, one of the UK's most haunted forests, and I'm spending the night here alone. Some of you may call me mad, some may call me insane. I agree. So this woods is supposed to be haunted by many shadow figures. I'll give you the correct information based on where I am throughout this video, but for the moment we're at this church and there are said to be a lot of poltergeist activity and shadow figures roaming the grounds. So I'm going to stick out some cat balls as we do to start, and we'll see what happens. Cat balls, one down there and one down there. I'm going to wait till that turns off, like the other one, and I'll turn my torch off and get started. You guys won't be able to see anything, but it's so much more eerie when it's dark. To any spirits that abide in this churchyard, any witches or anything, please give me a sign that you're here by touching one of these plastic cat balls that I've laid on the plastic balls that I've laid on the floor in front of these two graves, or just show me any way you like. Could you please go and tap one of the plastic balls I have laid onto the floor to try and communicate with me, please? No. It's up the EMF on there, so if that goes off, then it's just giving another form of communication. I'm hearing a lot of footsteps over there. It is late at night. I know it's late at night, so there are animals about. However, it just sounds too heavy. Okay. If there are any spirits that would like to communicate with me, please go and tap that green light for me to show me you're here. Do you want me to leave? Hello? Is there someone there? I feel like I'm being watched. And normally, when I feel that way, that normally ends up being the case, so... Are there any spirits here that would like to communicate with me? Hello? You guys hear that? This is... this is horrible. It's terrifying on your own. Especially when you're somewhere you don't know. Oh god, I just thought I saw someone move then when the shadow of my torch came behind that. Hello? Family Vault. Does that say? It does, but there's a name. I'm not going to say the name. Right, we're working. To any spirits that abide in this church or the surrounding woods that would like to communicate with me, please do so by just coming and tapping this black box that I've laid down to make that beep that you just heard. Right, I heard like a stone like wobble, like it was someone taking a proper step like onto that stone. Like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to describe it. If there are any spirits here that would like to communicate, please do so by just touching this black box or the silver antenna above it. Is there anyone there? I'm hearing noises all around me. That was probably like twigs snapping over there. So I've also laid down the EMF. If anything wants to communicate, you can also go and touch that green light. So if you'd like to communicate with me, please just go and touch that green light for me, please. Anyone want to communicate? Anyone want me to leave? So as I walk, I'm just going to hold this in front of the camera, just to see if I walk past any beings that I can't see. See, look there's the light on the inside. So any spirits that may abide in this church, can you tell me, is there someone in there? Is there somebody in the church right now? Why would there be a light on? There's no entrance on that. I did just hear a voice. I'm not going to look, because I did just hear a voice of a woman humming. Wait, there's an up. Downstairs is not on, the upstairs is. That's weird. Why would upstairs be on, but downstairs off? Why is any lights on it? Why are any lights on at all? It's a better question. And why is it so busy down here? This grave, or whatever it's supposed to be, looks like it's been tampered with. Like someone's moved it. Like, that doesn't look right. And there's some marks as well, unless the name used to be there, but it's all gone. I don't know. But let's see if we can get a story out of it. But like, why are there lights on? I still don't get it. I don't get it. Why are there lights on in this place this late at night? God knows. Well, I didn't catch it on camera, but the EMF did just go off when I laid it down. So we've got a ball, we've got the REM pod, and we've got the EMF laid down. So let's see if we can communicate with anything. To any spirits that abide in this church with me, could you please activate one of the 3 devices I have laid down on this grave for me, to show me you're here. I come with a lot of respect and wish to just understand your story. Because I'm on edge, so I'm still looking around, expecting to see something. Is there anyone there that wishes to communicate with me? Don't have to be a spirit, a poltergeist, a witch, a lost soul, anyone. Don't think anything's here. Whatever is haunting this entire forest doesn't want to communicate with me yet. But I also don't want it to be disrespectful. So I just reached for the EMF and it went off, but I haven't got anything on me. My watch doesn't set it off. It never has. I'll go for it, but it's not happening this time. And my watch is right next to it. And it's not going off. Why did that go off a second ago? And now it won't go off, now the camera's back on. That I don't understand. Why go off without the camera on? Maybe something does want to communicate, but off camera. Right, I put that left ball down first, and the right one's turned off quicker. It's now off, but I don't know. So we've got the 2 cat balls down there, and the REM pod. And we're going to now use the spirit box. Going to use the spirit box to see, as a final attempt of communication here at this church. I might turn off my torch for this. I might just set up my torch over on this bench. What was that? That was like a click or a tap from above. Okay, there's nothing there, but... Look. Yes. Okay, there's something here that would like to communicate. Good. I've just been in the wrong place. So I'll just set up my torch like that. Come back over here. Use the spirit box. Running. Can you tell me your name?
You won't come out.
You won't come out. What is your name? Do you want me to leave? Do I need to leave?
Wait.
See her? See who? Or him? Whoa. What is your purpose here? Is it time for me to go? Bodies? Are there bodies? Of course. Probably a stupid question. Oh, yes. Are they all dead? Are they in the forest? What are you? And a scream. Lady. Is there a murderer in these forests? Yeah, I think that's enough for me, personally. As we've not had very much here from here tonight. However, from what we have had, I am a little bit uneasy from what I've just been told. So something was clearly trying to tell me that there's something very wrong in these forests, that there could still be bodies out there. There were bodies found here, over a dozen since the 1960s in these forests, but there might be more. And that might be what they've been telling me. They may be telling me that they may be someone who was found here. God knows. But I reckon I'm gonna skedaddle onto the next place. Time to go to the Robin Hood Inn and the Wakers Arms. about 5 to 10 minutes down the road now. And I've just seen... There are allegedly a horse carriage without a horse, shadowy appearance of it going down the road, shadow figures appearing, and poltergeist activity, along with witchcraft. After really badly hurting my knee, I don't think it's such a good idea to go down this. I'm in agonising pain, and if I was near home, I'd probably abandon this video and try another day. I'm 2 hours from home. That's all been ripped off the tree, but it's not like it's been cut. That's like it's been knocked down or ripped or off or something. The markings on the tree. Of course, it could just be people, but I don't know what that says. Does that look more like it's been burnt or struck by lightning than cut off or broken